and he had to try and be all edgy and shit. This motherfucker, he just came out like that. He just came out of the womb, just with like some serious issues to share, and the shit's just beautiful. To see him up here, it's like jazz and a postal shooting, somewhere between there. He's one of my best friends in this game. Very funny guy. Please welcome to the stage, Mr. Bipolar Brian Johnson!
Thank you. I have a lot of woman problems, I'm not gonna lie. I was in and out of a relationship for a year with one girl who just wanted the benefits of having me as a boyfriend without having me as a boyfriend. I paid her rent, and I didn't get any pussy. I got to fuck her in the ass once, but she didn't even like it. And she let me stick a finger in her, but that was after I spent hundreds of dollars on her and bought her a lot of stuff. That's what I had to do to get it. But you know what bothers me? Is every time I go through heartbreak, everywhere I go, I have to hear really romantic songs. I'm going through this right now, and just the other day they had to play the most romantic song of all time on VH1. I was watching an I Love the 90s marathon, and they had to play the most beautiful song, Two Live Crews, Me So Horny. Ow, 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 me so horny, ow, ow, me so horny, ow, ow, me so horny, me love you long time. I get so emotional every time I see that song. Why doesn't anyone ever want to have sex with me? Chicks only let me stick it in their butt, rarely ever their pussy. Anyways, I'm Bipolar Brian Johnson, otherwise known as the Dexter of the Chicago comedy scene. I've taken some shit from people for calling myself Bipolar Brian. They said stuff like, hey, you call yourself Bipolar Brian, that's why you never get any pussy. Shut up. I haven't been getting pussy long before I started calling myself Bipolar Brian. And not to mention, I've had a lot of bipolar people friend request me on Facebook. They type in bipolar and my name pops up. So I've become a hero to them, so I've become the Harvey Milk of the bipolar community. People wonder what my sexual orientation is. For the record, I'm mostly straight. I know when a guy's good looking, but I don't want to fuck him because I don't like penis! But you know what I wonder? If I get famous and die, will Westboro Baptist Church protest at my funeral? Personally, I want to wait till the founder of Westboro Baptist Church, Michael Phelps, dies and protest at Michael Phelps' funeral. We'll even have a barbecue, wet t-shirt contest, and a gay pride parade. Oops, did I say Michael Phelps? I meant Fred Phelps. But I'll give Westboro Baptist Church credit for one thing. How many liberals do we have in here? How many conservatives? As divided as America is right now across party lines, Westboro Baptist Church is a domestic enemy we can all agree on. I think I'm going to make Westboro Baptist Church angry right now with a little Culture Club and Boy George. Do you really want to hurt me? Do you really want to make me cry? Precious people always tell me love never answer why. God, in the 80s, men were so much more attractive than women. You know, I've been doing that song since I was 15. I think it's time to change it up a little bit. You see heavy metal covers of old songs like Bad Company or all those old Genesis songs. I want to do a heavy metal cover of Do You Really Want to Hurt Me? Do you really want to hurt me? Do you really want to make me cry? If it's love you want from me, you take this shit away. Everything's not what it seems all over again. Motherfucker! But on a somber note, come to the penis party. All men will be wearing black crotchless pants with mini tuxedos on their erect penises. Biggest penis at the party gets a PS3. Smallest penis at the party gets a Wii. Most malfunctional penis gets a 360. Punch and pie. Men only. Don't tell Ruru. I actually put up a bulletin for that on Facebook. Actual penis parties are hosted by one woman. Amy offered to be a judge. I told her she could host it. I offered to buy a $500 dress to her, but she never got back to me, so I'm not going to spend that money on you. So you're not going to appreciate me just like my last girlfriend? You don't appreciate me when I go around buying $500 dresses for you? I work at Crossmark through Sam's Club at Vernon Hills. I give out the free samples, and before the whole Chick-fil-A controversy with what the guy said, there was this gay Oreo controversy with the gay photoshopped Oreo, and a coworker was doing Oreos, and she had a banner you could sign for the troops for the 4th of July, and a customer asked, "Is this going to go to the gay soldiers?" So from now on, to piss off those homophobic Walmart customers, I say stuff like, "Try our new trail mix. Vroom vroom the party starter." I'm going to close on this. One of my favorite movies of all time is Back to the Future Part 2. Kids watch that and they say, "This isn't historically accurate. It's almost 2015. Where's the flying car?" Shut up. Back to the Future Part 2 was historically accurate. 3D films have taken over. The Florida Marlins have changed their name to the Miami Marlins. And Michael J. Fox has trouble playing guitar. Anyways, that's my time. I'm bipolar Brian. Peace.
Keep it going for bipolar Brian, everyone!